Hi there, I'm Machine Pun Kelly, and today I want to talk about the economy and what economists call multipliers and how that relates to SNAP benefits and tariffs. Now, when the government gives people SNAP benefits, they go out and they use that. They use that because they need that to survive. That's why they're getting the money. So they go and they use these SNAP benefits and then they use them at the grocery store. And so the grocery store now has more business and they have to do things like hire extra cashiers or hire extra stockers because that extra money being spent means that there's more work to be done. So then that actually creates more jobs. And then those jobs, those people have money, and then they go out and they spend that money and so on. And it has this cascading snowball effect. The multiplier effect for SNAP benefits is 1.5. The government spends $8 billion a month in SNAP benefits. So that means that it actually adds $12 billion to the US economy. On the other side is something called negative multipliers. And that's when you take money out of the economy, it has a negative effect. And Trump's tariffs have a negative multiplier of around 1.7. And the poorer you are, the higher percentage of your income is being spent on those tariffs, which means you have less money to spend at the grocery store, which means the grocery store has to lay off workers, which means that the places that they were spending their money have to lay off people. So when you look at Trump's tariffs, they're actually costing the GDP about $17 billion a month. And when you add them together, it's almost $30 billion a month between the SNAP benefits being lost and the tariffs being imposed. And here's the irony of all that. When you combine all that's lost from the GDP, that means you're also losing revenue. And when you look at the revenue that's lost between cutting the SNAP benefits and cutting the tariffs, you actually lose money because you lost all of that money that would have been generated from that income in between the grocery store workers and the farmers and so on and so forth. It costs the economy actually more money than it raises in the tariff revenues or saves in not paying the SNAP benefits.